Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions and I do all things hauls. I was trying to come up with something cute and clever for March Madness, but let's be honest, I'm in the midst of the Temu madness all year round and I have a really fun haul to share with you. Thank you for clicking on the video and I hope that you are doing well. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you. I found some of the jewelry that I misplaced that I'm so happy that I found. I've got some name brand products to share with you guys. I've got some updates. I also have a product that I've been using to help with my migraines because I know a few of you have left comments saying that you also suffer from migraines. So I thought I would share something that's been helping. Nothing is sponsored. Nothing is affiliated. With that being said, I will save the migraine stuff for the end of the video, so if you do suffer with migraines, stay tuned for that. And let's start diving into it. I'm going to start off with the jewelry that I found. It was basically in front of my face. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They come in these really beautiful, velvety, really pretty bags. And one of them comes in this really pretty box with all these really pretty colors on it. I saw something like best wishes, remember, you are my angel forever, happy every day. And what comes inside, now I'm a little confused because I thought this was going to be sterling silver and I don't see any of, I'm a little tangled up. Give me 1 second. I don't see the stamping on it. And when I see the stamping, it always makes me feel a little bit better. When I can see some stamping, of course, I've got a, here we go. But isn't this pretty? It's a very dainty, really pretty, shiny chain. That's what this is. It's a chain. But we've got the eye of protection. It's almost like it has the claddle Irish hand holding it. I don't know if you can tell, but at the cuff up here, there are little cubic zirconias. There's cubics all the way around the eye. You've got a blue and a black one in the middle. It's just really pretty. And it's a decent sized, little pendant. Very, very pretty. There is an extender on here. And I've kind of looked all over the whole thing and I don't see any stamping on it. Oh, wait, is that stamping? Wait, did I find it? Gotta bust the glasses out. No, that's not stamping either. It's just little holes so the cubics can shine a little bit more. Either way, I think it's beautiful. I guess a wear test is the only way that we will find out. I can see so much sparkle behind the blue and the clear stones with my lights. It's really pretty. It's beautiful, and it did come. Like, that would be such a pretty gift. Yeah, that would be a really pretty gift. I love that. We might have something else to go with this jewelry a little later. I am testing out new makeup from Temu, and so far, I think I'm liking the eyeshadows. They're different. I'll show you the box. I did make a short. The short is a hot mess. I'm not used to making makeup shorts, but I will share this really quickly. It's Society. I have bronzers and blushes from this brand that I do like. These are a little different though. They're Nude One Society eyeshadow sticks in the smoky, and it's different. It comes with its own sharpener, which I appreciate because these are fat, chubby sticks. You would think when you hear of an eyeshadow stick, you don't think of, so there's 12 of them. There's a wide variety of different colors. I'm wearing a couple of the nude white ones. I'm actually wearing these two right here. I'm wearing a couple of the browns. The thing is, this is definitely a eyeshadow that needs to be set with a translucent powder, but I'll just swatch a couple real quick. They're extremely creamy, unbelievably creamy, super easy to work with. There's a lot of pretty colors. We've got a couple different browns, there's reds, there's bronzes. Really, really pretty and different. It's a big, fat, chubby, like almost eyeliner or lip liner, but it's an eyeshadow. They're super easy to work with, super easy to blend. They were kind of intriguing to me. The reviews were really good. And so far, I've had them on for a few hours. They're not creasing. I did set them with a translucent powder. But I kind of like them. I like them. They're different. They're different than what I'm used to. And all the colors are really pretty. There's metallics. I will put up either a picture. Yeah, I'll just put a picture up on the screen so you can see all the different colors. And then look forward to a hot mess of a short featuring these, as well as other products, makeup products from Temu. So let me get this out of the way. I was shocked to see that there was BK Beauty Essential Eye 5-piece brush. I love BK Beauty. I have a couple of brushes from Nikki LaRoche. I have a couple of hers, and I think these are legitimate BK Beauty brushes. It says on the back what each brush is, like the blending, crease, define crease, shader, smudge it, contoured shader. It says BK Beauty down at the bottom. And I was talking with my boyfriend, and I'm getting the feeling that Temu is becoming more and more of a marketplace, more like an Amazon. I'm finding more and more name brand products every day at even better price points. So yeah, I look at this packaging though. It's so nice. These BK brushes are really, they're some of the best out there. They're really dense, very soft, well-made brushes. It has the BK marking on, you know, on the, what is this? I almost called it the stem, the handle, I guess. These are the typical red BK Beauties. I think sometimes people, like, things get outletted or, you know, discontinued. I'm not sure but how it all works, but I think these are authentic and they're great brushes at such a great price point. Very happy to find those. And I've been doing the calendar 1000, and I have, this is kind of random because I have a bunch of random individual packages. I also have a few boxes because each, I get you, when you do the calendar 1000, you get a, you know, 8 free gifts. And then sometimes you have to make purchases to check out on those gifts. So one of them, not so exciting, but I thought also very important. So I picked this up. It was one of my free options. And I always recommend when you do the calendar 1000 to have items in your cart that are a little bit more expensive. Maybe items that you wouldn't necessarily buy because they're, you know, cost a little bit more than you would actually want to pay for. So I do want to just add, that is one of the ways I have found some amazing you know, free gifts, and we're going to talk about one that I cannot believe in a second after I show this one. But yeah, I got myself a fire extinguisher. Mine actually is expired. It's just use in case of fire. So just in case of a fire, it's important to always have an extinguisher in the house. This is water-based extinguisher, 4-in-1 for small fires only. Only small fires, no big fires, please. It does also come with a mount and these little Velcro sticky tabs. There is a lot of pressure behind this. I don't think I would want to use a sticky tab to mount it on the wall. I would rather use the holes that are provided in the mount and stick these on, like permanently screw this to the wall, knowing that it's not going to, you know, this stick could give out and let this hit the floor. That's something we would not want. But there's instructions on the back, really easy to read. Hold upright, pull the pin, stand 6 feet away from fire and aim, and you go. And it does say that it's meant for like combustibles like wood, paper, clothes, gasoline, gas, those kind of things, electrical fires, and cooking fires. And let me say, if I'm cooking, we need to have an extinguisher just on standby. But it does fit perfectly in the stand. And yeah, I think this is important. It's always important to have, you know, at least one in the house, if not in multiple areas of the house. And that was one of my free gifts. And I said, yep, why not? Why not? Because fire extinguishers actually can kind of get expensive. So I was happy to find that. And I think I had to check out for like $10 on that one. And what I picked up to go with it for the calendar 1000 was this Joico. I'm probably butchering the name like I butcher every other name. But this is a Power Whip whipped foam mousse. This is a name brand. I did some price comparison shopping and it's way more affordable on Temu, let alone getting it, you know. On Temu, I had free shipping, even from local sellers, because this does come from a local seller. And this is a big can. I mean, this is a big can. There's a lot of product in here. 10 full ounces. And it's just supposed to be a bold in fullness with firm yet flexible hold. And this smells just like a, you know, a salon. That's what it smells like. It's really light. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tested it, but it's such a light foam. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like you just got your hair done. In a good way, in the best way possible. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Yeah, I was pricing this out in the price on Temu, and they have a bunch of other products on Temu as well, and it was the cheapest I could find it. So love that. And it's light, and it's, I don't know, I don't know, can you tell how light and airy that is? Again, I haven't tested it out yet, but now these, I'm going to just swipe these real quick just to show that they're not like budge proof like some of the other eyeshadows that I've shown, but I do think they're, you know, pretty good with a setting powder. And then, okay, I also picked up this. As someone that sits in a computer chair a whole big portion of my life, I wanted to pick this up. Now, I love my chair. I got one of those big based chairs that you can sit Indian style in from Temu, and I think I got it in like December of 2024. And I still love my chair, but my back kind of starts to get sore. So I picked up this big old foamy you know, memory foam. This thing is squishy and yet firm at the same time. It's hard to describe. You got this little airflow pocket, which is always good, so you're not getting overheated and sweaty. It's got these little lines, you know, spots for your legs to sit. There's a little bit of a swoop for your lower back, but I really like this. You can take the, you know, the cover off to wash it. It's got the no slip little rubber backing on there, so it's not going to move around. And I love my chair. I love my Temu chair. I can sit Indian style, and I still have some room on each side of my legs on the base of the chair. It also sits up a little bit higher than most, you know, like crisscross applesauce kind of chairs. I love it, but I just wanted a little extra cushioning for, you know, a little extra cushion. That's what I needed. And also, I think if you're someone that is short and needs just a little extra boost in, you know, your driver's seat, I think this would be good because it does elevate you just a tiny bit. But I love it. It's so, I wish you could, like, it just feels so good. It almost feels like one of those fun, like, you know, like texture toys or whatever that you can squish and play with. It kind of reminds me of that in a weird way. And then, let's see, where do we go from here? I do want to share this. I was gifted this is another name brand product from Temu. This is a little bit more expensive for a shower gel, but I love the shower gel oil. Like, I couldn't find the oil, so I was like, okay, let's try the gel. This is Vervine shower gel La Octane. I'm probably saying that all wrong. I don't think this is in English. I don't know if this is French or what language it is. I mean, let's be honest. English isn't, it's my first language and I'm not even good at that. So I'm not going to pretend like I know other languages. It's just not my thing. But I love the fact that there's Braille on here. I actually really appreciate it when brands put Braille on, you know, their products. There's this really pretty flower or leaf on here. It's got the branding in the bottle, but this stuff smells, I haven't tried it yet, but it smells so lemony, very, very much, almost a bit like cleaner, like, but in the best way possible. It smells very fresh. It smells very springy, very summery. I'm looking forward to trying it. I love the oil. I shave with the oil, this oil. So since I couldn't find the oil, I was like, all right, let's try the gel. But I was almost out of the oil. So that's why I got this. And it's 8 full ounces. Yeah, the oil lasted quite a bit, quite a long time. And with using it every time I shave. So I figured, why not? Let's give it a try. I know that brand is good. I can't tell you how excited I was when I saw this shirt. I was like, oh my gosh, I live by this thing. It's a little different, but it's so stinking cute. We've got Cat in the Hat. We've got Dr. Seuss. It is, again, one of the, you know, cotton t-shirts. It's thin. I don't know if you can see through that, but it's going to be breathable and nice for the summertime. I got it in an XL. And it says, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. I say it a little differently, but I learned this saying at a very young age and it has stuck with me my whole life. I say, like, people that matter don't judge, people that judge don't matter, and people that matter don't judge. And this is the same thing, the same concept, and I love this so very much. I know it could be so much easier said than done, but you know, just do you, and the people that are truly love you will accept you for you and your flaws, your good, the bad, and you know, don't worry about the people that don't actually matter, you know, that people that do judge, you know what I mean? Anyways, the applique, let's talk about it. It's actually not bad. There's a lot of it here. It's not crunchy. This part right here, the little cat in the hat, the cute little, you know, adorable cat, he's a little bit, but not bad. I mean, this is going to be so comfortable to wear. I would say probably pretty unnoticeable, and it's just so stinking cute. I love it. I love it. And then I have a couple, I'm gonna do a little bit of a tease here. I'm gonna show you another product that I got from the Calendar 1000, and the reviews is what intrigued me to buy this. Again, it's from the Mercelin brand. I am wearing it today. I wanted to test it out before, you know, I came and did the haul. It's called Youthful Freeze Skin Tightening Water Embellish Wet. That's what it says here. Moisten the muscle base, firm and plump, tender and delicate. And that's pretty much all I can read. On the Temu website, it does say that it's meant, it could be used as like a base for makeup. It could be used to set your makeup. And I did both. I put it down, I sprayed it. Let me pull it out of the box. I sprayed it before I applied my base, my foundation, and then I sprayed it afterwards. I was looking for, now I have the D'Alba, I love the D'Alba, but D'Alba can make my skin look extra oily. So I was looking for one that isn't going to, it's going to keep my makeup being long lasting, but not make my skin oily. And it's really pretty. It's, how many ounces do we have here? We've got 120 milliliters. I'm not sure how many ounces that is, but the ingredients, it's got collagen, glycerol for moisture, jojoba seed oil, other things I'm not 100% sure. It's got collagen, hydrolyzed elastin. So I thought, hey, why not? And I don't know for a makeup, you know, like a setting spray, but I do think it feels very nice on the skin. It's very light. It smells good. Just a bit of fragrance. It's not overpowering. It dies down really quickly. I don't know if I love how it interacts with my setting powder, because that's what I was looking for, is something to put over my setting powder so I don't look as cakey. But I do think this is a good product. I do like it. I think it's something that I might use on its own. Maybe I'll play with it a little bit more too. But it doesn't dry out my skin. I don't feel greasy. It's just like, it's weird. It's there, but not. It's so hard to explain this product. I am starting to love this Murcilin brand. Yes, I am. And we probably have some more products on the way. And this is a, you know, a pretty common brand that is known, you know, across the seas, I guess. Now, let me show you this other product. Well, I mean, I guess it's a product, right? Everything's a product. I get stuck on one word and I say it way too many times. Let me grab this. I'll be right back. What is inside this box, I cannot believe this was a free option for me for my calendar 1000. Out of one of the 8 things that I could pick from, this popped up. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was in my cart already. And I did have to check out. I think it was $10 to check out, and I had free shipping, so I didn't even have to pay the extra $2.99 shipping. I did already pull the paper out of it. You probably can't see that. I'll just start opening it up. Stop playing around. Now, this is my first one ever. I am too cheap. My budget does not allow this to be a thing. So, I have to tell you, I was so excited. It's my first one ever, you guys. I now own a Stanley. Not only a Stanley, but we have the spiderweb Stanley. Look how beautiful this box is. I actually have no doubt in my mind this is a genuine Stanley. It has the Stanley. It even has the little spiderweb there on the bottom of the box. It's got Stanley.com. Let's pull it out. I love the packaging. Sorry about that. I do understand when you buy something for the experience of the packaging. I do understand that. I get that because I am thrilled about this. But we have, again, the Stanley. It's got the cup. It's the Quencher Quencher H2.0. I don't know where I got the 4 from. I'm making up words again. It's the 40 ounce, 9 hours cold, 40 hours iced, 5 hours hot. Let's open it up. It's got the little Stanley up at the top. Stanley here. I mean, it is an experience. It is an experience. I will give it that. I'm going to have to get like the charms and all the things now. We've got the spider webs. It's so fun. when this first came out, I fell in love with this, but there was no way I was going to pay full price for it. And we've got the glow-in-the-dark straw. And we have the spiderweb glow-in-the-dark top Stanley cup. How cool is that? It's kind of like the hydro cups that everyone is getting in the leopard print, but this is the Stanley, spiderweb. It's got the Stanley on the bottom, like, the paper on here. It's got the Stanley marking here. And we've got the glow-in-the-dark top. Yeah, I am I can't believe this was one of my free options. It came with the Stanley paperwork, how to care for it, removable tab, all the things. It's all the things. There's no doubt in my mind that this is a Stanley. Sorry if that was loud. I'm a bit excited if you can't tell. But now I'm going to have to find some kind of neat, fun charms to put on here. And if you've been here before, like I have a bit of spooky, I wouldn't even say spooky, I would say more alternative style, all year round. I would just say that. So I just love this. I love everything about this cup. I thought this was such a cool deal. Such a pretty, pretty spiderweb. Very fun. Very, very fun. Very exciting. And I have one more or two more of my free gifts from the Temu circle. No, not the Temu circle, the calendar 1000. When my main gift shows up, I will, I've got some updates. I have some thoughts to share with you. But me and my boyfriend were joking around, and I said people are going to start thinking I have a thing for being shocked, because I also got this for one of my free gifts, and I picked up the Seafill 10s unit. I got mine in the color black. It looks like you can get it red, blue, white, orange, black, and gray. And I just got it in the plain black. What I can tell you is I've tested this out. It's a 10s and EMS unit device. And even if this is really affordable on Temu, like extremely affordable. I used to go to the chiropractor and get these treatments. Even with insurance, it was $50 a pop, no matter what. Okay, I cannot open the box. Let me pull out my Kuromi. There we go. It's surprisingly affordable. And what is really neat about this is that you can use batteries, or you can just plug it into a USB port. It comes with the actual device. Does this feel super expensive? Not at all. But what I can say is that this does the job. So you get the device, you get the USB cord, which is pretty long. It's on a decent length, so if you have to plug it into a port in the wall, or if you don't have like a battery pack, it works. So then you get these, I'll take this. Let me undo it. So how are you guys doing? The weather has been crazy. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Today it's cold and gloomy. I know some people are getting extreme heat already. Oh, it's just wild. It just seems so wild. And I'm more aware of the weather now because I have, people that I talk to that are all over the world these days. I do want to say, if you are not, well, I just want to say hello, Trudy. And if you are not familiar with Just Plain Trudy, please go check out her channel. Hopefully I said the name correctly. I think I did. But she's from South Africa, and she has style. I thought it was so cute. She ordered this off of Temu. She does Temu hauls. she found this little saucer and purse. Like, it looks like a little cute ceramic purse. And then she flips it over and she's like, it's a cup. And I was like, no way. How stinking cute and adorable is that? She finds things that I have never even seen, which is surprising. So please go check out her channel. I will also have other channels in the description box that I think that you would enjoy. Please go check them out, and then all the links to all the items in this video will be also in the description box. If they're sold out, I'll put a little sold out. Sometimes if I can find a comparable, like same product, same materials, same, pretty much the same thing from a different seller, I will link that in the description box. But I will also have, if you're a new app user, if you've never shopped on Temu, there will be a code for you to search so you could take advantage of coupon deals, get, just save yourself a little extra money. That will also be down in the description box. But anyways, back to this guy. So it's pretty basic. You get these 2 cords. So each cord, and you get these. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. And these are so easy to replace. But what you get is these little, they are sticky, and they're extremely sticky. They stick very well. The only thing that I would recommend is lightly spray a little bit of water on your skin, so your skin, there's an easier way to make the connection between the devices and your body. But it's so easy to use. You clip this on and you put this on your sore muscles, wherever it may be, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your legs. You get two here, you get 4. You can put 4 on at one time, you can do 2 at one time. And you just turn it on. You turn it on, you've got the strength, the mode, the time, and the weakness, like the strength either to go up or down. They have massaging, cupping, acupuncture. I don't remember the other options, but I mean, for the price, it is actually really effective. It really helped loosen my muscles in my neck. I have no cartilage between my first disc and like where my skull bone meet. There's no cartilage there. And I have got, my nerves get really mad at me because of that reason. And also the work I do. And this has been really nice. This has been really nice. It's been, it helped my headache yesterday. I did use these 2 already. And I was kind of like, it doesn't seem like the one side is working as well. But as soon as I wet it down just a tiny bit, it started working. It worked, and it worked great. So I don't just have a kink for the EMS stuff. It actually, it actually does help with pain and with muscles and all that. It's good stuff. And you can put in, it doesn't say, I think the casing is very generic, but what's inside works works really well. I think these look like 3 AAA batteries. But there it is again. Oh, so there's, does that say stroke? I think it says stroke. Stroke, manipulation, massage, acupuncture, cupping, and scraping. So those are the 6 different options, and the intensity goes like from very minimal all the way up to being intense. I think I made it to the 3rd bar, and then you can do anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes, and then it automatically shuts off, which we love that. And if you can do those things at home with one device, why not? Why not? I'm going to go over this real quick. I am not very happy with this. I wasn't sure about the top, so I bought something to go with the top. I don't like the material. I thought this was going to be something cute that I could throw on, go shopping, do whatever, run errands, just an easy breezy type outfit. I knew that it was going to be low cut. And I also knew it was going to be cropped, and I bought something to go with that, which is fine for me. But it's very, I mean, it's stretchy, but the material, again, feels like a swimsuit. I do like the print. I like the army print. I think it's kind of neat. I probably would have liked it better if it was in gray, but I think it's kind of fun. I do not like the white button. This button, does this button, it actually does work. So I guess you could unbutton it if you wanted to. The inside does have the white on there. It's very much a polyester. It's extremely, it's so strange. It's like thick and thin at the same time. It's hard to explain. Very much swimsuit kind of style. What attracted me most, I think, was the pants, because I like my cargos. I like being comfortable. This tie is just for decoration, and there's so much of it here. It's kind of a little bit much, but it does have an elastic waistband. And I was like, oh, cool, the cargo pockets, right? You're like, cargo pockets. And then you get another white button, but this button doesn't actually close. Like, so it's just a flap, which I honestly, I'll probably just, if I end up keeping this, I'll just cut the buttons off. But you do get, you know, a cargo pocket on each side. And they're kind of, it's more of a relaxed fit, and then it kind of flares out a little bit at the bottom. And again, it's super stretchy, but it's the material that like gets me. It's, you know, like when it stretches out, it gets that white. That's definitely not my favorite, and sometimes I find it to be itching. So there are no pockets up at the top, you know. Oh wait, are there? No, that's the cargo pocket. So I'm not my favorite, especially for the price. I think the price is kind of what irritates me for the quality of it. But what I bought to go with this was this to go under it. I love this brand. I have bras from this brand. I have other shapewear and bodysuits from this brand. Love it. It's the Lover Beauty. It's very viral and trendy on other, you know, social media platforms. They have adjustable straps that are they're very stretchy, but also secure at the same time. And they are adjustable. There are pads in here. I prefer pads just because, you know, I'm small chested, but if you know, are comfortable with taking them out, you can. And there's a lot of compression here. It's very compressive. It's very comfortable as well. It's nylon. I find nylon, when it comes to any type of shapewear, it just seems to be more comfortable. It breathes a little bit better. It does a better job. It's nylon and elastane. The only thing about this for me that is a little questionable, I purposely ordered the thong style because then there's no like demarcation. You don't get like that like part of your booty is being cut off. You know what I mean? Like you don't get that line. So I purposely bought the thong, but the part that is questionable for me is that it's also extremely thin up in the front. That's very thin. Like, that might get a little uncomfortable. It's extremely stretchy. The compression is all up at the top, you know, like at your waist. It is a snap style. That is also, I do like this brand because it gives you adjustments. We love that. You know, that way if you have a long torso, you still, you know, you're not getting cut off, we'll just say. But I do really love this brand very, very much. But I bought this to wear with this because I knew it was going to be low cut. I knew it was going to be cropped, and this takes care of everything. You know, like I can just throw this on and I'm good to go with that outfit on top. If I love that outfit, not the top. I was looking down at this. Also, I need to check this because they sent me an extra large, which the material, the style I like. It's poly-made and elastane, and it's kind of the same concept without the padding. But an extra large is definitely way too big for me. I am not blessed in that area. But what I like about this is that it's got the gathering here, so it's not going to look like you have a uniboob. There's definitely enough room here, and it's also stretchy, but also supportive because it has the compression starts right under, you know, like the, what is this called? What is this called? Why can't I think of this? It's not the underboob. That's not the official name of it. I can't think of the official name of it. When it pops in my head, I'll say it. But it's compressive in the waist and then down at the hip, where I like these because these are easy to tuck into your pants. So you're covered, you know, you're not exposing your belly. You get a little bit of compression. You get a little bit of, you know, a bra style that is supportive, and then it tucks into your pants and it kind of doesn't move, which that's what I love. The underbust, is that what it's called? I don't know, but that's where the compression starts. So you get a little bit of lift and support there. I really like that too. Again, it's in white, not just in black. But the extra large is definitely not the size for me. I am not blessed in that area. And okay, where are we going to go from here? I have a couple of, well, let me grab this bag. I have this bag here that is kind of full of a bunch of random things that I use to check out for a lot of my calendar 1000 items. Sometimes you have to check out, you know, at a 10 minimum. Sometimes it's 20 minimum. Sometimes depending on what your free gift is. Mine was 30, which we'll talk about that when it arrives. But we have a bunch of small random things in here. And I don't know if you remember, but at like the coldest point of this winter, I was using space heaters and I basically fried out my electrical box. And that was kind of an issue because we had no labels saying which room was for which, you know, fuse. So I picked this up. This was like 97 cents. Let me pull it out of the bag real quick. But I realized it's kind of important to have your fuses labeled on your fuse box so you know which room is for which. So you're not turning, you know, everything off. But it just comes with this sticker labeled 1 through, 30, and then you also have these two. So these go on your fuses, and then this goes on your door, and you label what, you know, fuse 1 is, what room, what area, what does it cover. So it was like 97 cents, but also something really important to have. Come to find out. I also picked these up. These may look a little familiar, but they're not the same. They're not the same, but I'm a little sad because I don't know if they're going to fit. They are handmade nails, and I got them in a large. They just don't seem like a large, and I feel like that's happening more and more, but we've got more of the butterfly. My other ones were better, I personally think, but they've got the cat eye look with the hearts, but these don't glow like the other ones. But I do like the butterflies better on this one. But unfortunately, I don't know if they're actually going to fit. They're super pretty. Love the handmade nails from Temu. Always will. Always, always will. Let me see. What else? Oh. So I'm going to show this because I used it. I tested it out. It's going to work perfect for what I need it for. But you can use this for so many other things. I think technically this is maybe for, I don't remember. But what I bought it for was for my recording equipment. So it's this big duffel bag. It's got this big duffel bag. There is a little clear window so you can label what's inside it. It's got these nice nylon big handles on it. it opens up. I like the fact that it opens up completely, basically wide. So you can just lay it flat on the floor. But what I like about this one is that, let me show you this side first. So on this side, it is flat, but you get these straps. So you can strap things in, whatever it may be. It does extend a little bit, expand a couple inches. It does have the double zippers. So this side is completely flat. You can use it for whatever. But then the other side has pockets and then the Velcro straps. So whatever you're putting in here, it's pretty versatile. You know, you can put, there's little pockets here, whatever you're putting in there, strap it down. Keep it in place. Same here. So there's 3 of those pockets with the Velcro straps on this side. So there's so many different ways you can use this. If you want to use it for recording equipment, decorations. This might even be technically like something that could be used for storing your, you know, wrapping paper in all your, you know, present needs, you know, gift giving needs. But there's a lot of different ways you can use this. This is super durable, feels like great quality. And I'm personally just going to use it for, you know, my lights and my just all my recording equipment, keeping it all in one place and organized. You guys, I have been using this brand for the longest time and I've never shared it with you. I don't know how to say this. I got this in the number 3. I love this eyeshadow. I've got it in so many colors. It is a single little palette, a pot, I guess. This is in the 3. Heyyy, Heyyy, Hisyi. And I really like this. I mean, it's a powder. It's a powder cream, but I find it to be so long lasting. It is so easy to work with. They're also very natural looking, but also beautiful at the same time. So there's that color. They also have it in the monochromes. And I love this. I love this. They're long lasting. Once you put them on, it's kind of, you know, set it and forget it. They're extremely affordable. The packaging is kind of cute. It's not overly expensive, but it doesn't feel super, super cheap either. But I love the colors. This is a pinky, kind of browny, rosy kind of color. I've got so many other ones that I use all the time, and I'm like, I've never shared these with you. So it's time. It's time for me to share them. I really like this brand a lot. Like a lot. These are so stinking adorable. I thought maybe it was time for me to get some little bags for when I send out stickers and cards and friend mail. I've got 100 pieces here, and they're so stinking adorable. We've got all the little critters. I love my critters. We've got squirrels, and oh my gosh, look how adorable that frog is. We've got hedgehogs. We've got honey bears. And then I think we go back into the squirrels. Yeah. Okay. So that's the 4 different ones that we get, and they're self-adhesive. There's 100 of them here. The back one feels like it's sticking to my fingers. So what you do, I think, is that you pull off, believe it or not, this is my first time purchasing them. I think you peel off something. Yeah, okay, so you peel, there's like this little tab here. You peel that off. And which side is, okay, so that would be where you put all your things in, and you just seal it off. put all your stickers, your little things, jewelry, candy, whatever it may be, and you put it in there, and you have adorable little plastic bag with print on it. Super affordable. How is this the first time I'm purchasing them? I don't know. Maybe I think it's fun when stickers come flying out of a card. I'm not sure, but I thought it was time. It was time. And then I also have, well, of course, I had to get stickers, right? And I was influenced by Hello, my friends, Liz, hey girl. She sent me some cards and I thought, or yeah, she sent me a card and friend mail and there were cryptid stickers in there. And I thought like, I have to have them. I love cryptids. Like I will stay up at night and watch all these like investigations and like the lore and all the things on cryptids. I just find it fascinating. I find it fascinating because there's always some truth to every story, right? There's gotta be. Anyways, the shadow has my teeth, and it's a hare riding a snail. They're just so fun. They're just so different. We were never real. Very cool. I don't know. These are like some kind of trolley type things. Maybe I bit too foolish. Maybe I'm a bit too foolish. These are just a lot of fun. She watches nothing as she has her eyes wide open. Shared a soul. So there's a knight with a damsel in distress keeping the wolf or dog away. I'm not sure. Corners of the mouth, and they all have these crazy mouths. Just really cool, interesting, very different type stickers. WTF, this is, I need this like tattooed on my head. There's just, I don't know if these repeat. I think each one may be different. How cool. Very, very just fun, interesting, different kind of stickers. Very odd, very strange. Everything that I love. Very fun. And then I picked up the pressed powder in number 12. Oh, I forgot. I found a blush I really like. Actually, a couple blushes I really like. I'll make shorts, I guess, for them. This is the Pico Lovers. I'm not sure how to say that. This seems to be a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. Oh, this is dark. This is what it looks like. Number 12. Glow Blush. You know, it's a plastic, but the packaging, I mean, it never feels super flimsy. It doesn't feel expensive, but it doesn't feel like, oh my God, this is so cheap. I have a feeling this is going to be more like a bronzer. Oh, actually, no, it's pinker than I thought it was going to be. It's got a bit of a red tone to it. That could actually be a really pretty blush. It's very soft. It feels finely milled. I actually love the way it feels so soft on the skin too. Okay, I might look into other colors from this. I think that could be pretty. I have cream blush on right now. I have no idea. Oh, okay. I have no idea what that looks like, but I'm committed now. I'm committed. That could actually really be really pretty. Or am I looking completely crazy and don't realize it? I mean, that's okay. We're all in the name of a review, but I think this is really pretty. Pico covers. I'm probably saying the wrong name, but I like it. I think it's very pretty. And then we have a couple more, and then we've got a big old box to open. So actually, I'm going to put you on pause real quick. I almost forgot to mention, I did pick up this ring, stainless steel. It's a big old fat ring. It's so shiny, and it's a spinner. When I bought it, I didn't realize it's a spinner ring. I love it. I got it in a size 8. I can fit a size 8 on my pointer finger or on my thumbs, and I do like, oh, now I got it stuck. I do like my thumb rings. It's a big, bold, beautiful ring. Only a couple dollars. We love it, love it, love it, love it. Also, I'm so impressed with these earrings. They come like, I don't know, I've never heard of this brand, Ofer, Oufer. It comes with a QR code. It came with this, like, so you can measure everything. Even comes with a little pamphlet. They have a Facebook group. It has their mission statement, the brand story, and I'm like, dang, I'm impressed. Comes in this beautiful blue box with the branding on it. Says body jewelry on it. I guess your ears are part of your body. The only part is that it's so hard to get out of the container. There we go. Comes in one of these, you know, like cellophane little boxes. I would say these are a bit more alternative because they do have the little spiky tab on there, but they're beautiful. They have the cubics on them. They're little huggies. Whoops. They're little huggy earrings that do have a really nice click. They're very secure. Like when they click, they're going to stay closed. They're beautiful little huggies. And they have these, they do come in gold as well. They've got so much movement to them. Sorry, I'm kind of having a hard time holding on to them. They have so much movement. Like it would be, okay, that one, what I do to this one? They're very beautiful. They're very sparkly. They're very hard for me to manage right now for some reason, but they're absolutely gorgeous. But they have a lot of sparkle. They have a lot of like movement to them. They're going to, you know, just catch the light in so many different ways, not only from the metal, but also from the stones that are in them. They have the little huggies. The little, you know, spiky parts don't come off. But they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and pretty affordable. They are sterling silver. I believe they're cubics. I think so. I don't think they're moissanite. But I love these. I love these very much. I'm very intrigued by this brand. Not only by the packaging, but the mission statements and all the things. I am kind of loving these. I do think they were like 19-something dollars, which, you know, for the quality and for something as pretty, I'm okay because those are going to last a long time. And just to let you know, I'm saving the jewelry for the end so we can open up this box. There is a method to my madness, and we only have a couple more things. Let's do this one. I thought these were cute. It came in a 2-pack. I'll probably gift one and then keep one, or maybe I'll put one in my giveaway, possibly. But we have these necklaces of their little beads. They do seem to be plastic beads. Yeah, they're just plastic beads on a cord with the eye of protection. It comes with a black cord. These are the cords that you can pull to adjust them so you can make it any length that you would like. How do you do this? Oh, I like the fact that there's actually metal little clamps at the end. So you tighten it so you can adjust whatever length you would like it to be. And then it also came on a white cord with a white eye of protection, and then you get the blue. So I thought it was supposed to be fun for the summertime. Nice light you know, easy breezy jewelry, nothing too heavy. You could even stack them if you wanted to. But super, I think that was like $2 for the two of them. I mean, why not? I also picked up the, I also picked up the ring of the Let Them. I need this reminder, you guys. And I thought, why not keep it on my finger all the time? It says Let Them. It's got two little hearts. No, it's got one little heart after the them. It's stainless steel. I got mine in a size 8. Again, thinking I could wear it on my thumb, but it fits just fine on my pointer finger. And it says Let Them. And it seems to be engraved. In black, actually. I just wiped all the black off of that. So you know what? I'm not going to recommend that. I will recommend the Let Them theory. Any little reminder, the stickers, the jewelry, the keychains that Temu have, because we can't change people. All we have is control over ourselves, so we just need to let them. We just need to let them, and I know I need my own little reminders, but I don't recommend this ring. That black just completely faded. It's coming right off. It's coming right off with me wiping it with my thumb. So that is actually really sad and unfortunate. I do think it might be engraved, but whatever they use to make it legible just literally wiped off. So I do recommend just letting them, but I don't recommend this ring. So then let's look at this. I have the one more piece of jewelry, and Temu is so cool and so good for the custom pieces. I had to, if you have not tell, if you could not tell, I was on a theme of, you know, in this video, but oh my gosh, it's actually so good. It's stainless steel. They actually feel, I think these are glass beads. It says Maggie in cursive. I think you could pick from a couple different fonts. You could also get it in gold. And you have a bunch of eyes of protection. I'm going to say I'm good on the eyes of protection. I'm going to be protected. I'm going to have eyes all around me, all on me, everywhere I go. But that's actually really pretty. The way my name turned out, I'm super happy with it. It does come out in the gold. And I think this was like $7. I'm actually I actually want to get this for someone. I want to give someone this with their name on it. Very cool. I think they're glass. Even if they're not glass, if they are just plastic beads, they feel like nice beads. And then there is the, you know, the clasp and an adjuster. I guess this is the adjuster. So you can make it shorter or a little bit longer if you want to. Get it in a couple different fonts and in the gold as well. So we love that. I love that. I hope you enjoy it. But Temu is so good for custom stuff. All you have to do is like put in the search bar, you know, custom jewelry. And again, if you are a new subscriber or a reinstalled subscriber to Temu, if you put in the search bar COM45381, you can get some extra coupon bundles and some extra savings if you put in that search code. And that's also a little way you can help support my channel, so I would greatly appreciate it, because I do this all with my own money. I'm not sponsored. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. Anyways, that's not the point. I just thought I'd mention it because I haven't brought it up in a long time. Let me grab this big old box. I'll be right back. All right, I did push the camera back a little bit because I need a little bit of room. We've got this big old box. I cannot tell you how happy and how impressed I am. This is another free gift, and I'm just so impressed with this. I don't know why I waited so long. It's still in stock, but this is from my last calendar 1000, you know, promo that I did, and we're going to see if I can do this all in one shot. It comes very, very well packaged. So on all the corners, every corner on the bottom of the box, there are these hard plastic covers. On each corner, there's also foam to help protect them. The corners, I didn't put it back properly. This is how each one actually really came. So well packaged. Like, so impressed. This also comes in creams, pinks, greens. It comes in so many different colors. Guess what color I picked? Leave your comments down, or leave your thoughts in the comments. Leave your guess. You know I picked black. I picked black. But again, on the top, it has the corner protectors. So impressed with this. My only problem is I don't have anywhere where I'm going to put it, but I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I need this. I actually need this. I want it. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. This is so nice. This is actually heavy. It's heavy and it's so well made. It has a tag that says Kendall up at the top. Feel the new fashion. Life is good. Yes, it is. So you've got this handle. The handle does hold the support. It's got these beautiful gold details all over it. It's so well packaged. There's this foam protector. We've got this little toggle right here that locks and unlocks it. I'm not going to unlock it at the moment, but you have, like, the texture of this. Let me start with the texture. It's so nice. It looks like a faux leather. It's got all this beautiful stitching on it. It's like so well made. I don't see any stitch out of place. I don't see any glue. I don't see anything. The quality of this is partly what is so impressive about it. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different drawers. The first drawer is all these little compartments. It is very soft. It's very velvety. You have a bigger compartment. You have a spot for bracelets, necklaces, small watches maybe. Then you have another compartment. Isn't that beautiful though? This is so velvety. It's like a crushed velvet. It's beautiful. The texture on it, it's just so pretty. Necklaces, again, bigger bracelets. There's tissue paper protecting everything. Then you get one more drawer that is deeper, it's bigger. You can fit watches, whatever you might, you could possibly think of that would fit in there. And then you have these doors here that snap open, and you have another compartment for all these spots on the inside as well for necklaces. And then you have these pockets so your pendants can sit in there. What I do with my necklaces, it's trying to run away from me. So it can sit in there just like that. Beautiful. beautiful. And it snaps closed. And then you have this side as well. There's just so much storage on this. I love the fact that they took advantage of the side panels. So you have, you know, places to put, you know, any kind of chains, necklaces, whatever it may be on this side. And then we will, let me show you this. This does turn. It opens up. You do have this nice little ribbon that keeps it nice and open so it's not going to flap backwards. You have this spot again for rings. This actually pulls out. Okay, it actually does pull out. I'm just having a hard time with my nails. So this does pull out so you can do all your rings, again, bracelets, watches, whatever it may be. And if you wanted to set this on the side or even put this down at the bottom drawer, does it fit in the bottom drawer? No, it doesn't fit in the bottom drawer. I was going to say maybe you could stick that in the bottom drawer and then just use the top as a big open base. But again, you could set this to the side or put this somewhere else. Keep this in your bathroom and take advantage of all this room, you know, all this empty big space, depending on what kind of jewelry or what your storage needs are. I'm just so, the quality of this is just so impressive. And then up here, you have a big old beautiful mirror. I don't want to blind you, but look at that. So then you can look at yourself and be like, okay, I'm good to go. I look good, you know? It's beautiful. It's so well made. And for the price, and the fact that I got it in the calendar 1000, I think it's like, I don't know. I don't honestly remember the price, but for the quality, how the craftsmanship on this, and yeah, craftsmanship coming from Temu is actually not something I thought I would ever say, but this is so nice. It's so good. Yeah, it's got Kendall, so I guess Kendall is the name of the brand. It's beautiful. And again, I've seen it in like a pretty minty green. I've seen it in a pink. I've seen it in cream colors. Just really, really impressed with that. Can't be happier. The gold, I don't know if these are just plastic. They may be, but it's not like you're putting tons of pressure behind it. You know, the look is just really, really nice, without a doubt. I just need to make room for it. I have, my dresser has a TV on it, and then there's a humidifier, and there's no other room. So I need to figure out where I'm actually going to put it, because I need a jewelry box to keep all my wonderful Temu jewelry organized. And then with that being said, I do also want to mention, I said at the beginning of the video that I'm not sponsored. I just want to help my friends, my people that also suffer with migraines. Migraines are no fun. And I found this brand. It's called ZOK. ZOK. Again, this isn't sponsored. I found this to be helpful. I do think my red light hat, it is helpful. And it's soothing when I have a migraine, but it doesn't prevent the migraines. I want prevention. I think I went 5-6 days with a status migraine. And once you get to that point, it's so hard to get rid of. So I found this, and it's Migrainium. Daily headache and migraine support. Drink daily, support your nervous system, feel better every day. I got it in the lime flavor. They also had it in a berry flavor. It's a monthly supply, and it's packed with vitamins, magnesium, calcium, vitamin B2, B6, B12, vitamin D, folate, potassium, feverview, CQ10, and there's other ingredients in it, but it's meant, like, let me show you. And this isn't cheap. I wouldn't say this is cheap by any means, but if you're someone that suffers with migraines on a regular basis, it's worth the investment to not suffer, not be able to function, and just be miserable all the time. I would sacrifice some of my Temu items for not having migraines so often. But it comes in these little packets, and you just mix it in. What I like to do is mix it in with a little bit of lukewarm water, let it dissolve, and then I add cold water. I usually use it with 8 ounces of water and then drink more water throughout the day. But so far, I think it's working great. And I also feel like it's helping boost my energy a little bit, and also maybe this is a tough claim, but maybe also helping with my focus or not being as scattery as ADHD. I don't know. I need to try. That's not what these claims are. And by no means am I a doctor or a professional. I just found something that is helping and I wanted to share. And yeah, gluten-free, lactose-free, soy-free. It's got stevia as a sweetener, so if you're keto, yeah, and it's the metabolics of it all is supposed to help your body actually absorb the vitamins better. So just wanted to mention that just to be helpful. It did come with this free reduce tension and pressure inside the head. It's like this weird ear pressure thing. I don't know anything about this. If you do buy this and this comes with it, just be cautious. Make sure that you read all the directions and everything. And then one last thing, I got a card and the stamp on here says the Navy, 250 years of service since 1775. I was not aware, so I actually love that. Purple heart. Very military, very supportive of our troops, and I appreciate that. This comes from Rana, one of my subscribers. Hey girl, hi, thank you for the card. I also thought this was very interesting too because it says non-machinable on the front of it. I would show you, but I don't want to dox Rana. So I saw Tina from TrendyTrueNorth just mention that she got something with the non-machinable. I have never seen that before. And I'm pretty sure I just heard her. I'm so behind on catching up with videos and everything. Obviously, this video is going up late. But I just found it interesting. Oh, how sweet. We've got an adorable little Easter bunny. It's so easy to think of you on Easter. Rana, you are so sweet. You are such a sweetheart to Maggie because that's when really special people come to mind. Oh, and look at this. We've got a ghosty hug. You can't feel it, but it's there. How stinking adorable. Orana, this is so... I love this. Thank you. This is going right on my keychain. Yes, it is. Thank you, Rana. Thank you for thinking of me. You are so sweet. You are so kind and very thoughtful. I truly appreciate you. And I do find it very interesting that the non-machinable... Is it because there was something inside the card? I am wondering because I just sent out a card that got destroyed. Maybe because it went through a machine. I have no idea. That was my haul, and I know that I am a little late on uploading. I think I'm going to maybe start uploading on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to hear what you think of the Stanley, like actually getting a Stanley cup on Temu. What do you think of the jewelry box and the name brand hair products? I am really curious. I truly believe that Temu's here for the long haul, and they're going to make adjustments as, you know, the world changes. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And with that being said, I will have if you see that little circle of my face pop up on your screen, if you have not subscribed yet, if you click that my face, it will take you to the subscribe button. It makes it really easy. Subscribing is 100% free. There's no real commitment. Of course, I would appreciate it if you do always come back. And then there will also be a box with all my Temu hauls. It'll take you through the whole archives of all the Temu finds that I have found, and there's some amazing things in there. With that being said, I just appreciate you for being here. Remember to do something that brings you joy. Remember to be kind. Don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
My girlfriend shops too much.